Hi and welcome to another Complete Rider Motorcycle review. In this episode we take a look at the weird but wonderful BMW F650 CS. We'll look at some of the features that make this bike a true individual. Then we'll give it a review. What's a review, I hear you say? Well, we'll rev up the tacho and give it a completely 100% biased and unscientific score. Sort of like this. Today we're going back to 2005, which was when this particular bike was built. It was of course the year YouTube was founded. Lance Armstrong makes it 7 Tour de France wins. Yeah, right. You were watching Brokeback Mountain and Star Wars Return of the Sith. Kelly Clarkson was hot and gave us Since You Been Gone. Where did she go? And all the while BMW was marketing this little ripper, the F650 CS, standing for City Street, or as it is affectionately known, the Scarver, a catchy marketing line blending street and carver together. The Scarver was first released in 2001 and can trace its heritage back to the mid-1990s Funduro and its more popular big brother, the F650 GS and Dakar models. It was designed for more urban riders and to try and attract new riders to the brand, with funky colours and out there visuals like see-through plastic grab handles and luggage rack to mimic the trendy Apple Macs of the day. It shares its engine and gearbox with its big bro, but that's really about it. The other mechanicals and styling are unique to the Scarver, and we'll get to the unique styling in a bit. Its power plant is a Rotax 652cc water-cooled 4-stroke single-cylinder engine. The fuel is fed by electronic fuel injection and it produces about 50 brake horsepower at 6,800 revs. A restricted version at 34 brake horsepower was available in some markets. I suggest for learners' bikes. Comment below if you know the whys and hows of this. It has a 5-speed gearbox with a belt for a final drive, which makes it extremely smooth to ride. Its 189 kilograms, or just under 415 pounds dry weight, does make it a bit of a porker, but with BMW's engineering, I believe it feels about 20 kilograms lighter. It's nippy off the line and will do the quarter mile in just under 13 seconds. The 15 litre or just a smidge under 4-gallon tank sits under the seat to produce a low centre of gravity and gets you about 300 k's or 186 miles before conking out of fuel completely. Seat height is a comfortable 780mm or 30 3/4 inches. The peg height is just right for me, but probably a bit tight for riders over 6 foot. The handlebar height is absolutely perfect for comfortable, relaxed, bent-arm riding, giving total control and a commanding view ahead. The sexy-looking single-sided swing arm adds to the quirky package, as does the interesting-looking 17-inch wheels, with the rear tyre being a reasonable for its day 160/60/17. Single disc brakes front and rear, with braided lines as standard, and optional ABS do the job just fine. Cosmetically, it's unique to say the least. Most people either love it or hate it, but I definitely love it. One of the things I love the most about it is that most people, including a lot of motorcyclists in Australia, have no idea what it is. From its twin headlight front beak and space-age dash and screen, bold swooping front fairings with BMW logo inserts that were available in chrome and various crazy colours, to its futuristic overstyled original muffler and wheels, and of course its years before its time rear number plate and indicator assembly. All this combined to make this bike a styling ugly duckling that I believe looks better with age. But I've got to agree, it was just way too out there for the masses in 2001. But by far the most commented on item is the big black hole where the fuel tank usually sits, which coincidentally is what makes this bike so fantastically versatile. If you like what you've seen so far, I'll give you a second to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It costs nothing, but it really helps the channel out. BMW really went to town on this bike when it came to original equipment and accessories. Not only did they have a full range of soft packs for the rear luggage area, but a bag/backpack specifically designed for the front black hole came standard with the bike in Australia in all its funky coloured glory. There was a full range of bolt-on chrome goodies to cover the mirrors, dash, frame and side inserts. But the piece de resistance is the carbon fibre engine cover, which sadly I don't have. I think they look awesome, but at 400 Aussie dollars, or about 10% of the bike's value, I just can't come at it. Instead, I sprung for getting my header pipe ceramic coated in a polished alloy finish. A vast improvement over the motley looking original pipe, and it didn't set me back $400 either. But back to the black hole though, and the range of bling that was available to fill it. Apart from the bag, there was a hard lockable glove box, and a similar looking unit with 2 speakers was available to plug your, at the time, new iPod thingy into. The grab handles around the black hole are great for pins to clench hold of, and the wife has done many miles both riding and on the back of this bike in comfort. There's also what is called the helmet spider. Now there's 2 words that should never go together. That allowed you to lock your helmet securely in place while parked. An interesting addition, and again adds to the versatility of the bike. The only change I've made apart from the header pipe is to fit an Australian-made Staintune muffler that not only looks cool but sounds incredible. Sadly, the audio here just doesn't do it justice, but Staintune's stainless steel cans give all bikes such a warm note, and I have them on a number of my bikes. This bike is definitely a keeper. It was the first joint asset my wife and I purchased together, but don't worry, it's registered in my name. We are technically the first owners, as it was an ex-BMW Australia roadshow bike, but it only had a couple of 100 Ks on the clock, making it one of the last new Scarvers sold in Australia. And here's a photo of my son when he was about a week old, sleeping in the black hole. I doubt whether his head'd fit in there now. And now it's time to give it a rev view. Let's start up the little RVF and give it a score. I give this bike 11 grand, but you're more than welcome to comment below with your score. I'll leave you with some final shots of this crazy bike that only BMW can conceive and bring to market. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Your support is truly appreciated.